From California to New York, Americans spent today honoring our veterans.
At Arlington National Cemetery, President Trump laid a wreath at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, a burial site of a World War I soldier whose remains are unidentifiable. For many other service members, their sacrifice nearly cost them their life.
Like Senior Master Sergeant Israel Del Toro, Jr. Your reporter Kelly Worthman takes us to his Colorado ranch to share his story and the promise that changed his life forever.
Out here on the rolling plains east of Colorado Springs, no amount of gray skies can dim Israel Del Toro's spark.
Here we go.
This is where the Air Force veteran known as DT is most at peace.
It's me, just simple me. That's, I guess, the behind the scenes of Israel Del Toro, that most people may not see. This is actually stuff I've had for over 20 years.
What most people do see are many of DT's scars, signs of a war survived and a promise never broken.
And it all really goes back to the promise to my dad, to take care of your family.
DT made that promise when he was 12 years old, the night before his dad passed away. It is the same promise that fueled him to join the U.S. Air Force as a special operator.
And I knew I wanted to be at the tip of the spear. Is it in here? But I think this might be it. I think it's something I did. It's not something that I strive to get, I was doing my job,
He saw action in Bosnia as well as the First Iraq War. Then in 2005, DT deployed to Afghanistan as part of Operation Enduring Freedom. That December, his Humvee hit an IED, engulfing the 30-year-old airman in flames. DT was burned over 80% of his body, spent months in a coma, given just a 15% chance to live.
When you're severely burned, they cover up the mirrors because they want to ease you into what you're going to look like. I was going to the restroom. I needed help. I had slipped, and they grabbed me. And at the moment they grabbed me, they pulled off the towel off the mirror. When I saw my face, I was like, oh my God, I'm a 30-year-old man. And if I think I'm a monster, what's my little 3-year-old son going to think? And the thought of that, of my son being afraid of me, broke me. It literally broke me. Because again, it wasn't a vanity thing at all. I didn't care. It was my son. The thought of him being terrified of me, I was like, I don't want to keep going. I was like, just let me die. And
Yet even in his darkest hour, DT clung to the promise he made as a boy, and the love of his own son gave him a reason to fight.
He comes in and he sees me and stops. All that fear rushes back, like, oh my God, my son's terrified of me. But then he just tilts his head to the side and looks at me and he's like, Papi? I'm like, yeah. And just comes up and gives me the most amazing hug, probably the most amazing moment in my life besides seeing him being born.
Ladies and gentlemen, Master Sergeant Israel Del Toro, Jr.
DT didn't just survive, he defied every expectation, becoming the first 100% disabled airman to re-enlist.
I will stay strong for the ones who cannot. I will fight for the ones who cannot fight. I will never quit on you, and I will finish strong.
DT's service continues now in helping others find the strength to never quit.
I'm a realist. I know I'm not going to touch everybody. But sometimes there's one or two that really need to hear a story to help them find their spark. Because I like to say we all have it.
Without question, DT embodies resilience, sacrifice, and strength. a message that rises from beyond the battlefield.
Anyone doesn't know what the phoenix is? It's a bird on fire, but when it dies, it is reborn. I created this logo of the rising phoenix.
But here, on the quiet plains of Peyton, he's not a war hero or a public figure.
I'm truly at peace on the ranch.
He's just DT, a father, a husband, a man who found peace with the promise he made and kept.
You asked me earlier why I try to be humble, you know, that kind of regular guy, because of my dad. Because I never want to disappoint him. I always want him to be hopefully proud of me. I want to change a single thing. I will do it all over again.
Never disappoint his dad.
No, he's just absolutely incredible. Kelly talked about his ongoing service. He's a motivational speaker. He's also an author as well. He continues to give back even to this day.
And a role model to his son.
Absolutely.
Incredible.
Yeah.
And to all of us, thank you for your service.